The Japanese yen just weakened its lowest going back to 1986 versus the dollar. This has been an ongoing trend. This is not because of necessarily economic weakness. This is because of monetary policy, inflation, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of people have been bullish on Japan for a long time, including yourself. Does this make you less bullish to go in on a non-currency hedged basis?
Wow, I would observe that Japanese equity market is negatively correlated with the currency. So a weaker currency potentially can actually create momentum for the exporters within the Japanese equity market. But we still think that over a longer term, at this level, we would still rather own it on an unhedged basis, which is our view at this juncture. But obviously very, very volatile, which is what we have seen so far. Yes, some are banking on intervention coming from the central authorities, but it's going to be very costly, and so far it hasn't really worked. So I think volatility is what we should expect. But for Japan, Japan is actually one of the very few markets where macro is our friend. So here in the US, we're talking about kind of tougher trade-off given the persistent inflationary pressure, central banks having to choose, is it labor market, is it inflation? But in Japan, inflation is coming through in a gradual way, exiting decade-long deflationary mindset, stoking animal spirit, earnings are getting upgraded, and companies are beating their earnings, and the reforms are just getting started. So for all these fundamental reasons, we're overweight. The currency has been really somewhat inconvenient given the volatility that it has created.